Kom here with Studio Sweat On Demand. We are getting a little bit serious again. We've had the last couple of videos we shot have been really fun.
They were super goofy.
But we are going to answer a question this time that comes to us from Jody Ray, and I was not able to figure out where she's from, but we're going to answer her question.
Somewhere.
So, you know, Jody Ray has bad wrists.
Oh, I feel ya.
And so she was asking what strength training exercises she could do for her wrist. And she did ask this question as a comment on a spin class. So my guess is that she's feeling discomfort in her wrists when she's on an indoor cycling bike. So the first thing I want to say to that is that you should not feel discomfort from that. And if you do, you're probably doing one of two things, if not both. You're either holding on too tight, like you're going on a downhill mountain bike ride, you know, just
for life, and you don't need to.
No. Okay, so watch for a white knuckle grip. If your knuckles are ever white, wiggle those fingers around. You should not be holding on that tightly. The second thing that you might be doing is you might be putting your weight onto those handlebars. The handlebars of an indoor cycling bike are for balance only. They're not meant to support your weight. So make sure that you've got the weight over the hips and that your body feels centered, and that I say making love to the handlebars, that you're not making love to the handlebars. Your weight shouldn't be on it. Okay, so I won't repeat that again. Now, with that said, let's talk about some exercises that you can do to strengthen your wrists. So you have wrist problems, right?
Oh, big time.
Yeah?
Big time.
From?
Gymnastics.
From when you were younger,
yeah,
right?
And I've now learned, like, I have major issues that I'm not going to resolve because
are we talking about wrist still?
It is, yes. No,
Okay.
I have to have major surgeries, and it would be like 6 months in a cast, and I'm like, I'm not doing it.
Brutal.
Yeah.
Brutal. Okay, so here's a couple of exercises that you guys can do. Number one, you guys probably know this one, the ball squeeze. So you can grab a tennis ball or a lacrosse ball, any sort of squishy ball, and then you just stress ball. Perfect. And you're just going to do a squeeze for 5 seconds, and then release. Squeeze for 5 seconds, and then release. That's exercise number one. All right, guys, exercise number two is a dumbbell wrist curl. So she's just dropping and lifting and dropping and lifting. So pretty simple. You'll feel it pretty fast though, yeah?
Yeah, can you hear the click too? That happens every time.
Oh, really?
It's awesome.
Special. As long as it doesn't hurt, you're okay to continue. You should feel a little bit of a burn as you go, but it shouldn't be a sharp pain or anything like that. Then what she can do is kind of the same idea, but it's a reverse curl. And the reason you want to get this whole area is because your forearm is an extender for your wrist, okay? So the muscles are an extender. So you're going to do a reverse curl. And you can do double arm if you want to, if you're limited on time. Okay, so reverse curl. Okay, so that's exercise number two. All right, guys, exercise number three, it's the same idea as the dumbbell wrist curl, except for you're using a resistance band. I actually like this one even better, okay? And you can do the same thing. You could flip that arm, okay? And you can try and go this direction. Yeah, just gently. Okay?
That's tough.
That's a great one for strengthening the wrist though, because you control the level of resistance this way.
Yeah.
So I love anything with a resistance band when it comes to therapy, okay?
Good.
It's my therapy.
My therapy.
As Marian said. Okay, exercise number 4, thumb opposition. We're gonna do this one together. You're gonna squeeze index finger and thumb, hold for 5 counts. Switch to the middle finger, hold for 5 counts. You're pressing as hard as you can. Next finger, that's a short 5 count, right? And then go the other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Careful,
okay?
you might break a sweat.
you never know.
It's out of control.
If you're in San Diego where it's 100 degrees every day right now,
do my thumb opposition.
I'm like, woo! Okay, all right, you guys. So hopefully those are some good exercises that you can use to strengthen those wrists. It's also important to stretch out those wrists. So push down. Hold it there for 30 to 60 seconds. Bethany's going the opposite direction, okay? Don't forget pinky. Pinky needs to come play too.
Capture that guy.
Yeah, capture that pinky, all right? Hold those stretches for 30 seconds, and then of course, just do those gentle wrist rolls both directions to finish, and hopefully that'll make your wrist feel a lot better, okay? All right, and remember, for killer,
calorie torching,
sweat dripping,
heart pumping,
fat frying,
glasses,
visit Studio Sweat On Demand. Get it done, guys.